Hello team, welcome to this week's adult black belt, senior black belt class curriculum. We're going to be going over some new self-defense techniques. We're going to go over some more of our kata. We're going to be working on some sparring drills, a super full class, so if everyone's excited about it, we're going to go ahead and bow in right now. So team, ready? Attention! Spread your feet, make a fist, cover. Bring your feet together, and team, courage about. Everyone relax, stand, spread your feet, put your hands right behind your back. And repeat after me. To build.
To build.
True confidence.
True confidence.
I must have.
I must have.
Knowledge in the mind.
Knowledge in the mind.
Honesty in the heart.
Honesty in the heart.
And strength in the body.
And strength in the body.
Winners never quit.
Winners never quit.
Quitters never win.
Quitters never win.
I
Choose
to be a black belt.
to be a black belt.
Awesome. Thank you, Ms. Casey. All right, team, we're going to get started with some sparring drills. So we're going to be working on some footwork here and some blocking drills as well. So what we're going to start out with first is I want everyone to get in your natural stance. Snap to attention. Tap on your right leg, step out your guarding stance. Iron. So team, here's what we're going to do first. We're going to just break this down. We're going to get to the boxer shuffle in a moment. But before you even do that, I just want to break down the basic block that we're going to be doing here. We're going to take our front legs. We're going to take our front leg and we're going to step out to like a 45-degree angle. We're just going to step out to 45, drag our foot back to it. So remember last week we were doing those shuffling drills where we step forward and drag and we shuffle back and we drag. Same thing, we're going to make sure we go at a little bit of an angle here. So if someone's coming in at a straight attack, we're stepping off to an angle. So I'm going to shift over to my angle, and as I do, I'm going to take my backhand, I'm going to block down. You can do this as an open hand block or a closed fist block. I prefer a closed fist block only because I've hit myself and my fingers hit many times. It's not very comfortable, so I like to have my fist there. It's a little more durable for me. So let's try that team. We're going to be right here. So we're going to shift forward with our front leg at a 45-degree angle, and we're going to do a number 2 block. We're going to do basically a backhand downward block. Right, team? We're going to step forward, we're going to block, more of a parry type thing, come back. Make sure you keep the other hand out, right? We're going to step forward, block, and come back. Right, team, again, we're going to step forward, and block, and back. All right, team, let's switch feet, item. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Again, we're not boxing, shuffling yet. We just want to kind of get nice and smooth, figure out the transition. Front leg steps forward, back leg drags over, backhand drops down into our parry, keeping the leg off from the side, and then we come back. So imagine someone's coming in to throw a kick. They're throwing a kick at me, and what I'm really doing is I step out of the range of that attack. The kick's going through. My hand goes down as a parry to make sure I don't get hit, in case they change directions on me, and then I'm going to just shuffle back to my original spot. Right, team? Shuffle forward and block, and come back. Right? Again, shuffle forward and block, and back. All right, team, answer sheet, item. All right, team, I just want to get us in a boxer shuffle now. We kind of went over the basics, so let's go through the boxer shuffle for this. So our hands stay up, we move our feet around. So just kind of shifting your weight forward and backwards on here. Try not to hop. You don't want your head going up and down this way. You're just moving a little bit forward and backwards, side to side with this, keeping the hands up. So when I say go, we're going to take our front leg. We're going to step out to 45 and do our parry. Ready, team? And go. Step in and right back. Still shuffle rush in. Ready, and go. And come right back. Ready, and go. And right back. Ready, and go. And back. Ready, and go. And back. Ready, team, and go. And back. All right, team, and go. And back. Keeping those hands up as we're doing, keeping the feet moving, keeping the hands up all the time. Eyes focused to the front. And go. So in and back. All right, team, and switch. Item. So same thing. We're just going to move forward at that 45. Backhand's going to parry. Right, team? And 1. And back. And I keep the other hand up almost to the guard as I'm doing this as well. Right, team? And 2. And back. Ready, and 3, and back. Team, and 4. You want to make sure you get out of that line of attack as you're moving out. Ready, and 5. Ready, team, and 6, and back. Ready, and 7, and back. Ready, 8, and back. Ready, and 9, and back. Ready, and 10, and back. Awesome, team. Switch, item. So team, what we do this time, still keep your feet moving, keep your hands up. We're going to add a chamber too because we're going to be preparing ourselves for a side kick. So we're going to shuffle forward. We're going to do our parry. As we do our parry, we're going to bring our leg up. Boom. Chamber up nice and strong. And get right back to your spot. Ready? Let's try it again. Shuffle forward. Parry. Leg up into our chamber. Go back down and reset. Ready? And 1. So parry, chamber, and back. Ready? And 2. Parry, chamber, and back. Ready, team, and 3. So parry, chamber, and back. Ready, team, and 4. So parry, chamber, and back. Right team, and 5. We're stepping in. We're going to parrot, chamber, and back. Right team, and 6. Step in, parrot, chamber, and back. Ready, and 7. Parrot, chamber, and back. Ready, and 8. Parrot, chamber, and back. Ready, and 9. And 10. Awesome. Keep and switch to the other side. Aye. Keeping the hands up, keep those feet moving. Ready? Going off of that 45-degree angle. Remember, it's a backhand parry, then a chamber with that back leg. Ready? And 1. And back. Ready, team, and 2. Ready, team, and 3. Ready, team, and 4. Ready, and 5. 6. Keep those hands up, and 7. Try and cover your body as you bring that chamber up. Ready. 8. And 9. And 10. All right, team, and switch. Team, this time we're going to add the side kick to it. So we're going to step out. We're going to parry. We're going to chamber. We're going to kick. We're coming back to our reset point. All right, team? And let's go. 1. So parry, chamber, kick, and back. Ready, team, and 2. Ready, team, and 3. Ready, 4. Ready, team, and 5. Ready, team, and 6. Ready, team, and 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. All right, team, and switch. We'll run this side. All right, team, so here's what we're going to do. Same thing. Stepping in, shuffle in, parry, chamber, kick, and out. And team, in sparring drills, the closer I can make those all happen as one event, the more effective it's going to be. So, from a sparring standpoint, a lot of times I think of my attack over my defense. Someone's coming in, boom, the kick's coming out. The block becomes a secondary, the parry becomes a secondary design. Ready, team? And 1. 2. And 3. Ready, team? And 4. Ready, and 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one, team, and 10. Awesome, and relax, shake it out a little bit. We're gonna have Miss Casey come up here and she's gonna lead us through our stuff stance. Now, all you.
All right, Mr. Jeffrey, you can stay out here because we are gonna go over opponents at sides. The attack is a 2-man shoulder grab, so I'd have one person standing on this side of me, another person standing on this side of me. Both are grabbing my shoulders. So, Mr. Jeffrey, pick a side. Okay, so my first attacker, first thing when I step, I want to make sure I step into a really good base. I'm going to step between his legs and drop my stance. Again, if I'm in a sloppy stance here, I'm in a really bad spot with his leg right there. All he needs to do is bend his knee, and I'm going down. So make sure we establish a good base. If I do that, I can even leg check him. From here, I'm going to keep this hand up as a check as I chop right under the neck here into the throat. Okay, I'm going to flip my hand, getting ready for the other attacker. I'm going to do the same thing as I step around and this time chop to the other person's throat. I'm going to slide away from both my attackers. Stop, stay back.
So when we attack the other side?
Sure, let's do it one more time with an attacker and then we'll go over it a little faster. So again, first attacker, we're going to step and we're going to chop. We're going to flip that hand, step around, and chop awesome. Stop, stay back. Okay, so let me mirror it for you guys. Everybody out, natural stance. Everybody say opponents at sides. 2-man shoulder grab. So we're going to start with the attacker on the right for you guys. You're going to take your right foot and step out. And remember, drop that stance. Left hand is gonna come up to a check to protect yourself from any punches coming from this side. And you're gonna chop up. Remember to go in that upward angle. We don't wanna hit them in the chest. We wanna get it into the throat. We're gonna flip that hand, getting ready for our other attacker as we come around and boom, chop to the throat. Another thing you can think about, you have this hand as a check. If you wanted to, you could come around and grab their arm for more control as you're doing that second chop. Let's go through it again. Opponent to sides, two-man shoulder grab. Ready, right leg steps out, chop. We're gonna step around, second chop, asa. Stop, stay back. Again, natural stance, opponent to sides, two-man shoulder grab. Right leg steps out, ready, chop, flip, and chop, asa. Stop, stay back. Again, team, natural stance, opponent to sides, two-man shoulder grab. Get that check up, step, and chop, flip, asa. Stop, stay back. One more time, team, nice and strong. Natural stance, opponent to sides, two-man shoulder grab. Soup, asa. Stop, stay back. Great job, team. Everybody back out natural stance. Over to Mr. Keffer for our lesson of the week.
Thanks, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
All right, team, we're gonna gather around a little quick. Come on in. Hi, action takers. So we have a super great lesson of the week. It's called Prisoner of Hope. So team, how many times have you said something like this, right? Wow, if I could just jump higher or run faster or think more like someone like Michael Jordan or LeBron James or Tiger Woods, how well could I be, right? Well, guess what, guys? Nonsense. That's all nonsense. You wouldn't be any better because this is what we know. Right? Everyone has a special talent. Right? I know this already. Everyone has a special talent. So right now, you either don't have the talent, you don't have the talent that you have, you either don't know the talent that you have, or you know it and you aren't truly using it. So step one, team, is to make sure you start trying to discover your talent if you don't know what it is, right? So if you don't think you have a talent, spend the next couple weeks trying to figure out what your talent is, because everyone does have a talent. Team, step number two, find out if you're really living up to your potential, right? So if you have a talent, are you really using it correctly? Everyone close your eyes. Close your eyes for a second. Think about this. Are you working toward 10% of your potential? 20%? 30%? 80%? What are you really doing? Now be honest with yourself, right? No one's going to test you on this. This is for you and you alone. Be honest with yourself. Once you discover how much you're actually working toward your potential, decide if you're really going to use your potential. Okay? Stop saying, if I had this or if I had that, right? You have everything you need to be successful. It's just up to you to use that effort. Don't be a prisoner of hope, hoping that you have more or that you can do more. You already have it. You just need to show the effort. So go off, team, and be action takers, and remember to share this with another person. Every time you share a lesson like this, it's like learning it for a second time. It really helps set that lesson in for you. And everyone have a great day, and go out there and crush it. We're going to have Miss Casey come back out here, and she's going to take us through our kata. Miss Casey.
Thanks again, sir.
You're welcome, ma'am.
All right, team, everybody back out natural stance. We're going to go through our creative one. Attention. Bring your hand up. Action kata. Open hand creative. Bow. We're going to start with our left foot stepping forward. Rising block. Soup. Two punches. Soup. Asa. Crane. Soup. Block punch. Asa. We're going to turn to our left side as we inward block. Soup. Downward block. Soup. Reverse punch. Asa. We're going to shift into that horse stance as we do a side fist. Soup. Transition to our crane. Soup. And wheel kick. Asa. So this is where we stopped last week, or week before, and we're going to move forward this week. So now we're going to take what we just did on this side, and we're going to do it on the opposite side. So now we're going to take that leg and we're going to step out to our right side as we do our inward block with our right hand. Ready? Soup. Downward block. Soup. And left hand reverse punch. Asa. Great job, team. Let's go from the beginning. Action kata. Open hand creative. Left leg. Soup. Soup. Asa. Soup. Asa. Switch to our left side. Soup. Soup. Asa. Soup. Soup. Asa. Moving block, soup, left reverse punch, awesome. Really look at your stance here. Make sure you're in a nice strong front stance. Front leg is bent, back leg is straight. Check your posture and that your arm is straight out in front of you, not too high, not too low, nice and level. Reset, action kata, open hand creative. Ready, soup, soup, asa, soup, asa, soup, soup, asa, soup, soup, asa. Other side, soup, soup, asa. Back to tension. Great job, team. If you're working on creative one, continue that. You can go back, rewind the video if you need some extra prep. We're going to turn it over to Mr. Kepper for our striking tonfa kata. Thanks, team.
Amen. All right, team, this is for our brown belts and higher students. Please go get your tonfas, come out of your natural stance. All right, team, ready? Everybody say striking tonfa. Snap to attention and bow. Right back out your natural stance. Team, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to step out with our left leg. We're going to do our rising block. Right. From here, we're going to do 2 punches. Right hand and then left hand. Next thing, we're going to our crane stance, left downward block. So our left leg comes up, crane down, bring it back up to our guard, put your foot down, block and punch at the same time. From here, team, we're going to turn to our left. We're going to take our top hand, our left hand, we're going to do an inward block. And when you're doing the inward block, make sure the tonfa is on the outside. It's not, you're not blocking with your forearm, you're blocking with the tonfa. Then you're going to do a downward block, swinging the tonfa out, and again, the tonfa is on the outside. Our right hand is going to swing all the way around, and as it does, my left hand comes up, so it's not going to get hit. From here, I'm going to swing back, and as I do, use the momentum to shift my weight into a side fist strike. Team, from here, we're going to go back to our crane stance. My left leg comes back, my left hand goes down, right hand comes up as I do my crane. Go back to my guard, 2 kicks, low, high, plant my foot down to my guard, right? This is going to be our reset point for today. What we're going to do next is from here, we're going to turn to our right. So we're going to turn to our right into a front stance, forward stance, hands up in that guard. My right hand is leading. I'll do another inward block, and again, tonfa on the inside. Swing down, tonfa goes low for a downward block. My left hand then swings around for that swinging strike to the center of the body. And then we'll come back. That's what we're going to add to it today. So team, real quick, as we're doing those swinging strikes, so I want you to think about this for a second. You're in guarding stance, you're swinging the arm around there. Take your tonfa and extend it out all the way. So here, take your tonfa and extend it all the way. When we're doing that swinging strike, that is the apex of our swing, right there. Right? We're using that reach of the tonfa to get as far out there as we can. So you don't want to swing here because I'm not getting that reach for it. As I'm doing those strikes, I do my 2 punches. 1, 2. I need to swing out and around. Out and around. And get that full range of motion in. Make sure your arms all the way extended because the advantage of the tonfa is the reach it gives us. If I keep my elbows in really close to my body, I'm denying myself that reach. All right, team, let's go back to our reset point. We're going to go with our feet together. We're going to be looking to our left. We're going to be in a guard right here. So what I want you to do is I want you to look to your right. You're going to step with your right leg out to the right into a forward stance and shift your arms over into a guard. Your right hand is in front. We're going to shift into a forearm block, inward forearm block. We're going to continue our rotation of our body into a downward block. And then our back hand, our left hand is going to continue around the strike. And my hand's down here. I really don't want to hit myself in the arm. So as I do this, I'm going to bring my hand up, kind of do a check type guard position. I'm swinging around. And again, reach for that strike as you come around. All right, team, back to our reset. We're here looking to our left. We're in our guard. Look to your right. Step to your right. Maintain the guard. Right inward block. Right downward block. Left swing. And that's where we're going to stop for today. Let's go back from the very beginning to the very end. We'll just flow through it one more time, and then we'll go into Panther step. Okay. Everyone, striking tonfa. Snap to attention. Bow. Tuck out your natural stance, team. Right? Step forward, rising block with the left leg. Right? 2 punches, right, left. Right? Swinging the left arm, swinging the right arm around with that big swing all the way around across your body. Bring it all the way back, left crane, downward block. Bring her back, rising block with the left, punch with the right. Turn to your left. Left inward block, left downward block, right swing. Shift back around to a left horse stance, left side fist strike. Left crane downward block, come back to your chamber, 2 kicks, 1, 2, plant your foot, we're looking to the left, we're in our guard. Look to the right, step out. Inward block with the right hand, downward block with the right hand. Left hand swings all the way around, and we'll come back, and that'll be our stopping point for the day. All right, team, we're going to put our confidence up. Again, if you are white through green, continue working on creative 1. If you are brown and red, please keep working on striking Tonfa, and our black belt students are going to work with the Panther step. We'll be right back. Awesome, team. I'm back up a little bit because we do need a little more room so you can see everything on the camera. All right, team, we're going to start our national stance. Center attention, action, Kempo Kata, Panther set, bow, step in, come right back here. All right, team, first thing we're going to do is take our left hand, we're going to shoot it straight out, palm up. Circle around the direction your palm is facing, look as you're rotating, bring it all the way around, palm to the front. Rotate your fist, rotate your hand, palm is down, bring it down, all the way around, back to the front, open out to your left. Bring it back into our chamber position. 1, 2, 3, 4. As your fourth one comes back, your right hand pops out, palm up, circles around, palm down, circles around. Look to the right, bring it in, 4 strikes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 punches. We're going to do a left punch and a right punch. From here, we're going to break our grip. They grab hold of my wrist. I would snap out of it. Almost like a back knuckle, come back to my guard. From here, we're gonna step onto a horse stance. We're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop into a horse stance. Low Buddha, middle Buddha, high Buddha. Circle around, come back into our chamber position. This is my Panther chamber here. 4 strikes to the front with both hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Break down. So they grab my wrist, I drop down, I pop back up. Bring my arms together, almost like hugging myself, and I'm double back knuckles to the side. Bring it back up again, back to my Panther chamber position. Left hand goes first, pushing out about 3 seconds for the push. Snap it in, come right back. Going to our right, 3 seconds. Snap it in, come back. Again, back to our left, 3 seconds. Awesome, team. From here, we're going to look to our left. We're going to do chamber to the right, shift over it into a kind of a lean away stance for an instant as we chamber, and then we're shifting into a forward stance as we do a left outward block, outward forward block, right punch at the same time. Shift in, chamber to the side, step in, block and punch. Shift in, block and punch. Going in the other direction. Again, chambering off to the side, turning all the way around. Right foot leads, right forearm block, left punch. Step forward, left foot leads, block and punch. Step in, block and punch. From here, shift into your horse stance. Right punch, go to a side horse stance, left vertical punch. Back to a horse stance, right punch, back to a side stance, left punch, back to our regular horse stance, right punch. Now we're going to reverse directions, go back from here, side fist strike, right punch, left side fist strike, right punch. This is going to be a reset point for today. So we're going to be adding is going on the other side. For what we're going to be doing here is we're going to shift into a horse stance. So our right leg comes around, we shift into that horse stance. My left hand comes around, grabs the back of my opponent's head, and I'm pulling it down toward me. As I pull it down toward me, my right hand comes out and I do uppercut. As I bring their head down to it, notice my forearm is parallel to the floor. I'm not uppercutting into the ceiling. I'm bringing their head down and I'm punching into it. Right, so let's go back and just look at that one move one more time. So right here, I shift into my horse stance, I grab, and this is a slow pressing movement here. Again, probably another 3 seconds or so to make that move. From here, we're going to step in. My left leg comes up. I shift into a horse stance. My hands come back into my right socket over here for a chamber. My right hand pushes out. do that panther strike out to the front. Awesome. Then team, I'm gonna step forward again. Back with my right leg, stepping forward, grabbing the back of my opponent's head, nice and slow, driving my fist into their face as I drop their face down. Then we're gonna reverse our direction. We step back. As we step back, we come back into that chamber position. We push out. We step back again with our left leg, coming back into a horse stance, grabbing the back of the head, bringing the head to my punch. Step back again, we're in my chamber, and I push out. Awesome, guys. Let's go ahead and relax. So do keep in mind that I am mirroring this for you. So I am going this direction, which is my right, but this is going to be effectively your left. So when you're following me, just imagine I'm a mirror going in the same direction. All right, team. Let's go back to our horse stance. Put your right arm out. Very good, team. From here, we're going to step forward with our right leg and do our uppercut. Grab in. Step forward with your left leg into our horse stance. Chamber out. Pressing block. Pressing strike. Are you ready? Step back in to our horse stance, going with our right leg into the horse stance. We're sideways, grabbing the head, striking into the face. Step back with your right leg. Hands are in that chamber. Press out. Step back with your left leg, back to a side horse stance, grabbing the back of the head, striking to the face. One more time, we step back, hands are in our chamber, we push everything out, back into our position, and that's gonna be our ending point for that. And when we're doing that, what's really cool about that is our starting point and our ending point are the exact same spot. So as I'm moving forward, I come right back to that spot. So we're gonna go all the way through the kata from begin to end one more time. And then we're going to turn it back over to Ms. Casey and take us through the workout. Campo kata, panther set. Left hands out, circle, turn, circle, look to your left, pull it back in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right hand comes up, palms up, circles around, palm down, circles around, opens to the right, comes back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 punches. 1, 2. Escape from the grasp. Step out. Here, low Buddha, middle Buddha, high Buddha. Circle in. Back to our panther chamber. 1, 2, 3, 4. Escape from the wrist grab. Cross. Back knuckles. Cross panther strap chamber. Pressing to the left. Cross back to our panther chamber, pressing to the right. Cross back to our panther chamber, pressing to the left. Step, block punch. Step, block punch. Step, block punch. Turn, block punch. Step, block punch. Step, block punch. Horse stance, punch with the right hand. Left side fist, right punch. Left side fist, right punch. Stepping backwards. Side fist, right punch, side fist, right punch. Our new section, stepping forward with your right leg, grab the back of the head, 1, step in, 2, step in, 3, step back, 1, step back, 2, and step back. 3. Awesome, team. And that is what we're going to stop for right now. So that's our panther set. End of section 4, I believe. Ms. Casey, they're all yours for the next part.
Thank you, sir. Okay, team. We're going to get into our workout this week, which is 21, 14, 7. So what that means is we're going to go through everything 21 times. And then next round, we're going to go through 14. And then the last round, 7 times. Okay, and as we move through those rounds, we're going to show you some extra challenges with some of these exercises. Number 1, we're going to start off with a combination. So if we get into our guarding stance, we're going to begin with a number 2 block, just like we did in our warm-up. So we're going to step out on that 45, number 2 block, and then we're going to take our front hand, and this time we're going to do a ridge hand. If you've never done a ridge hand before, think of it as a reverse chop. Chop, we use the pinky side. Ridge hand, we use the thumb side. So we're going to bring it straight out and hook across. Boom. So again, one more time, we do our number 2 block, ridge hand. Mr. Keffer, would you like to count for me, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. All right, so here we go, team. Everyone in your guarding stance. 21. Ready?
1,
Soup, asa.
2,
Soup, asa.
3,
Soup, asa.
4,
Soup, asa.
5,
Soup, asa.
6,
Soup, asa.
7,
Soup, asa.
8,
Soup, asa.
9,
Soup, asa.
10,
Soup, asa.
1,
Soup, asa.
2,
Soup, asa.
3,
Soup, asa.
4,
Soup, asa.
5,
Soup, asa.
6,
Soup, asa.
7,
Soup, asa.
8,
Soup, asa.
9,
Soup, asa.
20,
Soup, asa.
and 1.
Soup, asa. Great job, team. Back out natural stance. Passing it over for the next one.
All right, team, next round we're gonna just do some alternating knee strikes, right? So we're gonna start in our guarding stance, so snap rotation back to your guarding stance. We're gonna alternate knees each time. So we're gonna do this from here, we're gonna throw our knee up, boom, drive into it. You're gonna switch your feet, drive your knee with the other side, switch your feet, drive your knee with the other side. We're gonna do 21 of those. In this case, this is gonna be weird, I'm just gonna count myself. So, all right, especially with the next round. All right, team, ready? So with me, team, ready? And 1, whoop, and switch, 2, 3, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Awesome. Casey.
Great team. Next one, we're going to do our side kicks. So we're going to take that right foot, step back. We're going to begin with a front leg side kick. So front leg, we'll come in, we'll lift it up to the side. Boom, push it out for that side kick. Here we go, 21, ready? 1, asa, 2, asa, 3, asa, 4, asa, 5, asa, 6, asa, 7, asa, 8, asa, 9, asa, 10, asa, 11, asa, 12, asa, 13, asa, 14, asa, 15, asa, 16, asa, 17, asa, 18, asa, 19, asa, 20, asa, last one, 21, asa. I got natural stance.
It's a 3-round repetition. You going back up? How about if I do the next one? How's that sound?
Yes, sir.
We'll switch. We'll keep cycling through. So I'll do the next. All right, team. We're switching around again. So this time we're still doing our number 2 block followed by the rich hand. So we're gonna switch up in this. We're only doing 14 this time around. So if last time you did a stepping to your left, this time I want you to step to your right, work the other side of the technique. So again, what we're doing is we're stepping in. We're gonna do a rich hand. We're going to chop, and then you're gonna reset back to our spot, our block, and we're gonna do a rich hand. Ready? Let's your guarding stance. Ready? And now we'd like to count for a minute. One.
Yes, sir. Ready? 1,
Asa.
2,
Asa.
3,
Asa.
4,
Asa.
5,
Asa.
6,
Asa.
7,
Asa.
8,
Asa.
9,
Asa.
10,
Asa.
11,
Asa.
12,
Asa.
13,
Asa.
14,
Asa.
15.
14 is overdue.
Just kidding. You are right.
All right. So team, you might have noticed that in that ridge hand, I did 2 different ways. I started out going straight out to the front, getting my distance. It's a good way to practice the aim and focus forward. Toward the end, I switched up where I was continuing the strike all the way through back to my chest. I want to get that full range of motion, so when I hit somebody, I'm not stopping when I make contact. I want to take it all the way through.
Thank ID, sir?
ID 3, ma'am.
Awesome. All right, team. 14 high knees, and we're gonna go kind of fast with this one. So if you need to and you don't feel comfortable jumping, you can just bring your knees up nice and high one at a time. Okay, if you're feeling for that extra challenge, we're gonna jump into it. Okay, this might be a little tough to count, but I'm gonna try my best.
Yeah.
We're going a little fast here. Okay, so your goal is 14. Ready, set, go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. That was super easy. Let's do it one more time. Ready, and go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Great job, team. Back out natural stance.
Awesome.
And Mr. Cutter.
All right, team, this next round, we're still working on our side kicks. You can do side kicks or spinning side kicks with this one. So with this one, if we're doing our side kicks, did you do a front leg side kick, ma'am?
I did, sir.
Awesome, cool. So if you're doing your side kick, you're going to be your front leg. Again, we work the other side. Kick, right? If you're going to do your spinning side kick, there's a couple different ways you can do this, team. So one way is you take your back leg, you pivot around so you can see the bad person in front of you, bring your leg up in chamber, kick, and then put it right back to where we got it from, right? Or the other way is you can take your front leg and you can pivot with your front leg and turn around. The end result is we're still ending up in this rotation position, we're looking behind our shoulder, we're turning, we're bringing our leg up in the chamber, we kick, and we come back. Whichever one works best for you is going to be okay if you want to do the spinning kick. So we're going to do 14 kicks. Yeah, I'll do spinning kicks. Maybe I'll get dizzy, but okay. All right. All right, right back to your guard stance. All right. Miss Casey, can you count for me, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Ready? 1,
Awesome.
2,
Awesome.
3,
Awesome.
4,
Awesome.
5,
Awesome.
6,
Awesome.
7,
Awesome.
8,
Awesome.
9,
Awesome.
10,
Awesome.
11,
Awesome.
12,
Awesome.
13,
Awesome.
14.
Awesome.
That's it.
That's about the limit I can go in one direction. Awesome, man.
Gotta spin the other way to unwind. All right, here we go. Back to that number 2 block bridge hand. And now we're down to 7. So this is our last round for these. Here we go. Get into your guarding stance. Oh yeah, I'm gonna switch it up this time. So again, number 2 block, bridge hand. Mr. Pepper, can you count?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, here we go.
1,
Soup asa.
2,
Soup asa.
3,
Soup asa.
4,
Soup asa.
5,
Soup asa.
6,
Soup asa.
7.
Soup asa.
That's it,
Back out
man.
natural stance.
All right, team, next round. We are going to do, you can do alternating knees. So if we start out, you do your alternating knees each time. You can do your high knees, 1-1, so double count them. Or you can do your tuck jumps. Okay? Tuck jumps, we're just going to start here. We're going to jump up and pull everything in and go back. Just 7. Right. Miss Casey, can you count for me?
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Ready? 1,
Whoop,
2,
whoop,
3,
soup,
4,
soup,
5,
soup,
6,
soup,
7.
soup.
Great job, sir.
Woo, thank you, man.
All right, moving on to a brand new round. And Mr. Pepper, actually, oh, just kidding. I forgot. We have one more round of our side kicks. Never mind. We start the brand new round. So here we go. Last round of our side kicks. We've got 7 side kicks or 7 spinning side kicks. From that guarding stance, would you like to count, sir?
Yeah, man.
All right, ready when you are.
And 1,
Asa!
2,
Asa!
3,
Asa!
4,
Ooh. Asa!
5,
Up. Asa!
6,
Asa!
7,
Asa!
8. Oh, just 7.
That's 7. Back on natural stance. Next round.
Much smarter than you switch that way. Team, when we're doing the side kicks, those spinning side kicks, something really important to mention, I probably should mention at the beginning. But when you do the side kick, both Miss Casey and I think we were both doing it the same way. Is when you do the kick, our leg goes out and it comes right back in, following a direct path, right? So there's no sideways motion in here. It's up, out, back, and down. That's the side kick. If you're doing your spinning kick, as you bring your leg out and you bring it back like here, almost like a roundhouse kick, that becomes a hook kick, right? So even when you're doing a spinning kick, you need to kick out, bring it straight down, and put it down. Control how you put your leg down, because you have that control of your own body. In self-defense, you control the field. Right? If I'm just letting my leg drop wherever it wants, I don't have any control. My opponent has the advantage. So I want to make sure, as I'm striking, I control where my foot goes. So if I kick, boom, I can decide to put my foot forward. Boom, I can decide to put my foot back. The decision is mine. It's not just gravity's. All right. So we're going to do another round of our 21, 14, and 7 workout. So the reason what we're going to be doing this time is jab cross. So we're going to start our natural stance, snap to attention, back to your guard stance. All right. So team, we're going to take our front hand, we're going to jab, backhand cross. That's all we're going to do. But when I think of jab cross combinations, especially when we're doing them as a drill, it's really 3 moves, right? Chamber, jab cross, back to your guard, right? Chamber, jab cross, back to your guard. Make that back to your guard be part of your movement, so you're not just doing this. Because then you're just throwing punches, you're not really working that jab cross combination. Hands up in the guard, freeze, 1, 2, come right back. In this case, would be so kind of count for me?
Of course. We got 21. Ready? 1,
Tsubasa!
2,
Tsubasa!
3,
Tsubasa!
4,
Tsubasa!
5,
Tsubasa!
6,
Tsubasa!
7,
Tsubasa!
8,
Tsubasa!
9,
Tsubasa!
10,
Tsubasa!
11,
Tsubasa!
12,
Tsubasa!
13,
Tsubasa!
14,
Tsubasa!
15,
Tsubasa!
16,
Tsubasa!
17,
Tsubasa!
18,
Tsubasa!
19,
Tsubasa!
20,
Tsubasa!
21.
Tsubasa!
Awesome job, sir.
And just a weird notice, as I'm saying Tsubasa, it makes you think it's saying Chewbacca. I don't know why. All yours, man.
All right, guys, we're going to bring it down to the floor for the next round, and we're going to do Russian twists. So we're going to start with level 1 this time, so hands or feet on the ground. You're going to cup your hands together and lay back about halfway. If I give you a side view, okay, I'm not sitting straight up. I'm laying down pretty far, so I'm engaging my core. And turn back to the front. As we lay down, we're going to twist from side to side. We're going to do 21 times. I'll count this round. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Slowly come up. And moving on to our next round.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Okay, our next round is we're going to be doing some lunges. We're going to be doing lunges with a chamber. So what that means, so first of all, know your body, know what your body's capable of, and you want to do something that's going to challenge for you. So our basic lunge, team, our basic lunge is we're going to take one leg, we're going to step back, we're going to go down, almost touch the ground, come back up. Don't rush your hands or your knees. So switch legs. That's our basic lunge. And if that's all you can do, that's okay. Do the best you can. But we're going to try and challenge ourselves a little bit with this because we're going to be working on some kicks a little bit later. We're going to try and go from a lunge right to a chamber. What that means is my hands are up. I'm going to step back. I'm going to go down. As I come back, my knees come up for that chamber, almost like that high knee, the knees we were doing earlier. And then I'm going to put my foot right back. Then we're going to switch feet, go back, down, chamber comes up, and back to my reset point. And we're going to switch legs each time. Okay. Miss Casey, would you like to count for me, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Ready? 1,
Hey!
2,
Hey!
3,
Hey!
4,
Hey!
5,
Hey!
6,
Hey!
7,
Hey!
8,
Hey!
9,
Hey!
10,
Hey!
11,
Hey!
12,
Hey!
13,
Hey!
14,
Hey!
15,
Hey!
16,
Hey!
17,
Hey!
18,
Hey!
19,
Hey!
20,
Hey!
21.
Hey! Awesome. Miss Casey, I think I turned over you for Jab cross is next.
Awesome. Would you like to count?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. All right, team, here we go. Back to our jab cross.
14.
We'll switch, 14. We'll switch our guarding stance here. Hands are up. Remember to reset yourself after each combo. Ready?
1,
Supasa.
2,
Supasa.
3,
Supasa.
4,
Supasa.
5,
Supasa.
6,
Supasa.
7,
Supasa.
8,
Supasa.
9,
Supasa.
10,
Supasa.
11,
Supasa.
12,
Supasa.
13,
Supasa.
14.
Supasa.
Nice job, Kate.
That's it.
All right, team, we're going to go to level 2 of our Russian twist. This time what we're going to do is we're doing the Russian twist. Try and keep your feet off the floor, bodies up, as we bring our hands to either side. So again, we're going to do 14 of those. I'll try and count this, Miss Casey. Hopefully I got it. Our team ready? Everyone up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And relax, team. Miss Casey, you.
Okay, moving on back to those lunges. This time, if you feel comfortable enough, we're gonna add a front kick. So again, if I do that from the side view, we're going to lunge, front kick. Here we go. Would you like to count, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
14.
And 1,
Asa.
2,
Asa.
3,
Asa.
4,
Asa.
5,
Asa.
6,
Asa.
7,
Asa.
8,
Asa.
9,
Asa.
10,
Asa.
11,
Asa.
12,
Asa.
13.
Asa.
That's 1, 14.
Asa. Great job, team. Back on natural stance.
Awesome, big man. All right, team, we're back to our jab cross combination. So back to our national stance, team. If you did it first time with your left leg back, your right leg back, do this one with your right leg back. So we did 21 on the first side. Let's do 14 and 7 on the other side. Our team back to our guards. Let's go. Aye! Like count for me, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Ready? 1,
Subasa!
2,
Subasa!
3,
Subasa!
4,
Subasa!
5,
Subasa!
6,
Subasa!
7.
Subasa!
Good job, team.
Oh, almost done.
Good.
Gracious.
Back down to the ground for those Russian twists. Again, we're going to lift those legs up if you can. And ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 1. Lunges.
All right, team, this time we're going to try and add a rear kick to our lunges. So again, go with the level of difficulty that's going to be challenging for you. Not easy, right? Not easy for you. You want to go with what's going to be challenging for you, right? So if you never do anything challenging, you're never going to get better. So we always want to make sure we're not just going with what we're comfortable with. Try and do that extra 3 or 4% every time to see that improvement. So we're going to start out in our natural stance. Hands are going to be up. We're going to step back into our lunge. Boom. We're going to come up. Front kick, rear kick, plant the foot right back down, right? So that's what we're going to be doing. So if you need to, front kick, put your foot down. Rear kick, if you can, really work on that balance. When you come up, front kick, rear kick, and come right down. All right. So we're doing 7 of these. Miss Casey, would you like to count for me, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Ready?
Nope.
Last round. Ready? 1,
Asa.
2,
Asa.
3,
Asa.
4,
Asa.
5.
Asa.
Good. Ready? 6.
Asa.
And last one, 7.
Asa. Woo, thank you, ma'am. In this case, it's going to take you through a quick stretch. All yours, ma'am.
All right. So let's start, we're gonna shake out those hips a little bit. Just like if you've ever watched SpongeBob, we're gonna bring it around town. So get some circles here. Okay, really open up those hips. Go back as far as you can. Forward as far as you can. You can be like SpongeBob and say, bring it around town. Let's switch the other direction. Okay, really get that stretch in your hips. Good, we're gonna bring it back down to the ground. Okay, I like to call this the frog stretch. Okay, we're gonna look like frogs here. You're gonna take your knees and spread them out as far as you feel comfortable. Get your feet out, got 90-degree bends in your knees right here. And we're gonna bring our body down, and your goal is to push your hips back. Push your butt back to your feet. You'll feel your groin and your hips, everything opening up down there. We worked on a lot of legs today, so I really wanna stretch that out. As we're stretching, focus on your breathing, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. And we're gonna slowly stand back up. Good. We're gonna do a breathing exercise here. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna inhale as we go down, scooping down. This is gonna really stretch your legs out. And as we come up, reach up high, and we're gonna exhale as we bring our arms out wide. Really feel your arms and your chest opening up. So ready? We're gonna do this together. Ready? Scoop down. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Again, scoop down. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. One more time. Scoop down. Inhale. And exhale. Great job, team. Everybody relax. Dance. And Mr. Keffer.
Team, we're trying to do a little bit of extra stretching at the end of each class. Our goal is that at the end of the belt cycle, after 3 months, you will have a nice little library of stretching that you can do. And you're going to find some stretching exercises that are going to work so much better for you. They're going to resonate with your body and your physical condition than other ones are. Find the ones that work best with you, and make sure you're practicing them on a regular basis. So, as we get older, as we're younger, we see those younger kids, how flexible they are. As we get older, we lead a more sedentary lifestyle. We're sitting at our desks too often. We're driving our cars. Maybe we're watching too much TV. Whatever it is, we're not moving around as much, so our body starts to stiffen up a little bit. So when we find those opportunities, even if you're just watching TV and you say, oh, I have a few minutes I can stretch, great time to do it, because every little bit adds up. And a little bit every day is going to make a huge difference in your life in the long run. So team, as far as announcements go, I hope everyone did well with their stretch week last week. This week, we're starting our new set of curriculum for our second phase of the bell cycle. So what I'd like you to do is turn in your self-defense techniques. Your opponent's aside, the chop to the side, turn, chop, stop, stay back as we get out of there. Remember, our goal for stop, staying back as we get out of there is to escape, not to continue to engage our opponent. Try and position yourself so you're close to an exit when you escape out of it, or try and position yourself where your opponents are in a single file line so you only have to deal with one at a time. The other thing, team, is we're not quite halfway through our bell cycle, but pretty close to it. If you haven't taken the opportunity yet to do a video of yourself doing your kata, please do that this week as well and submit that to your online coach, because that'll give you a chance to critique you and make sure you're on the right path with everything. So please, for class credit today, make sure you do your self-defense, turn that into your coach. And also, as a recommendation, if you haven't done it already, submit a video of your kata up to this point to get feedback from your online coach to make sure we're all on the same track. All right, team, I think that's it for today. We're going to bow out. Everyone show me your natural stance. Team, snap to attention. Face front and bow. Back out your natural stance.